Dreaming of sipping coffee in Paris or exploring castles in Germany? In this video, I'll walk you through how to apply for a Schengen visa step by step. Let's begin. The first question is, what is a Schengen visa? The Schengen visa is a short-term travel authorization issued by 29 Schengen member countries that lets non-EU citizens travel freely within the Schengen zone for up to 90 days within a 180-day timeframe with one single visa. There are three types of Schengen visas. Single entry visa permits one-time entry into the Schengen area. Once you leave, you cannot re-enter using the same visa. Multiple entry visa allows you to enter and exit the Schengen area multiple times while the visa remains valid. Airport transit visa lets you transit through the international area of a Schengen airport during a layover or flight change. However, it does not permit you to leave the airport's transit zone. Whether you're visiting for tourism, business, studies, or medical reasons, this visa is your key to Europe. Let's break it down into easy steps. The first step is to choose the correct visa type that suits your purpose and port of entry into Europe. The next is which consulate or embassy to apply, followed by when is the right time to apply. Once you have decided on your visa type, you need to gather all the required documents, fill out the online application form, and then book an appointment for the visa interview. Pay the fees, followed by attending the on-site visa appointment. The visa processing usually takes 10 to 15 days. Once you get approved, you can collect your passport. Let's begin with each step. The first step is to determine your visa type. It is crucial to select the correct visa type. Whether you are going to Europe for tourism, business, visiting family or friends, medical or study travel, or going to attend any sports or religious event. Choose the purpose that fits your trip. The next step is to choose the correct embassy or consulate or visa application center. Apply to the country where you'll spend the most time. If equal, apply to the country of first entry. For instance, if you're planning to visit just one Schengen country, such as France, you must submit your visa application to the French consulate or visa center. France will be your port of entry. If you're visiting multiple Schengen countries, like spending 5 days in France and 5 days in Italy, you should apply through the country you will enter first, even if your stay in each country is of equal length. However, if you'll be spending an unequal number of days, such as 5 days in France and 7 days in Italy, you must submit your application for Italy Schengen visa, since it's where you'll spend the longest duration of your trip. Your duration of stay in each country will determine which consulate you should submit your Schengen visa application to. You will also need to find out where to apply for a Schengen visa, whether it is an embassy or consulate of the country you're visiting, or at a visa application center authorized by that country. In some cases, the destination country may outsource visa processing to another Schengen country's embassy or consulate. Always check the official website for the most accurate location and process. If the country you wish to visit does not have an embassy or consulate in your country, then apply at another Schengen country's embassy or consulate, which handles visa applications on behalf of the Schengen country you wish to visit. Next is, when is the right time to apply? You should submit your application to the consulate no later than 15 days before your planned trip, and no earlier than 6 months prior to your intended travel date. The next step is to gather the required documents. Your passport is the most important document. You must apply from the country where your passport is issued, or where you have a valid residence permit. It should be less than 10 years old and valid for at least 6 months from your travel date. And make sure it has at least 2 blank pages for the visa stamp. You need to prove you can support yourself during the trip. That means sharing bank statements from the past 3 months. The required amount may vary depending on the country. For example, Germany may require more than Finland. You might need to submit additional documents depending on the type of Schengen visa you're applying for and the specific requirements of the embassy or consulate handling your application. For example, for tourist visa, you may need to show a day-by-day breakdown of your travel itinerary or visiting family or friends. You may need to show an invitation letter or proof of relationship. You need to submit the completed and signed visa application form, a passport valid for 3+ months beyond your return, 2 recent passport photos. Flight reservation. Provide a complete round-trip itinerary including flight reservation, showing your entry and exit date in Schengen area, proof of accommodation, where you will be staying throughout your trip. Provide hotel reservations, rental agreement or invitation letter from family or friend, travel insurance, with minimum $30,000 coverage in medical costs, and must cover the entire duration of your stay and be valid in all Schengen countries you are visiting. Financial proof. Provide evidence that you have enough money to support yourself financially throughout your stay in the Schengen area. Provide recent bank statement or a sponsorship letter, and sponsor's bank statement, and a visa fee. For minors, you must submit the birth certificate of the minor, visa application form signed by both parents. If parents are separated or divorced, then family court order showing the custody of the minor, and certified copies of both parents' passports, and if the child is traveling alone, then parent authorization signed by both parents. The next step is to fill the application form. You can typically fill out your visa application form online. Let's go over the Schengen Visa application form. The Schengen Visa application form follows a standardized format, regardless of which Schengen country you are applying to. Start by filling in your personal details, your full name, date of birth, and marital status. 4. National identity number. Choose travel document and select ordinary passport. Enter your passport number, the date it was issued and when it expires, along with the country that issued it. Next, if you're visiting any EU citizen, include their name, your relationship with them, and their address. Then provide your occupation and clearly state the purpose of your visit. Add any other relevant information if needed. Mention your main destination country in Europe and your port of entry. Indicate whether you're requesting a single entry, double entry, or multiple entry visa. You'll also be asked if you've submitted fingerprints before or had an entry permit for your final destination. List your accommodation details and explain how you'll cover your travel and stay expenses. Finally, carefully read the disclaimers, sign the form, and you're done. Next step is to book an appointment. Book early, no later than 15 days before travel and no earlier than 6 months. Next is to pay the visa fees, and don't forget to take the printout of the receipt. The following step is to attend the interview. Your photo and biometric information will be taken. Bring all the required documents that we have already discussed. You will be asked about your intended trip and other travel details. Some personal questions such as your occupation, family details, marital status, your past 5 years of travel history, etc., to make sure your answer matches with the information in the application form. The visa interview typically lasts about 10 to 15 minutes. Wait for the application and visa processing. You can typically track the status of your application through the Visa Application Center's website. Processing takes about 15 days. If your visa is granted, the Schengen visa will be affixed to your passport. If your visa is rejected, the reason for the rejection will be stated in the decision letter. You can either reapply or appeal the decision. And the final step is to collect the passport. You can either collect in person or it may be mailed to you. Thanks for watching. Hit like if this video was helpful and subscribe for more travel visa updates. Safe travels and see you in Europe.